Hey everyone, welcome to this week's training video. BLM is excited to introduce these weekly trainings that we're going to go ahead and put on. We are all about extended training out there for our contractors. The more that we can assist you guys with, the more it's going to help all of us in the long run. So we're excited to put this together and see how it all works. You guys should be seeing this link after copying it from your work order in PPW for the weekly training into your web browser and getting to this point. When you're finished with this video, please go into your PCR form like you would during a HIPAA or a FSM and complete a PCR that way. You'll go in there and you'll see a couple questions in regards to this video. We'll do this every week. Hopefully everyone is utilizing this. We're putting the time and energy into this to help everyone, since we are a big team, and to go from there. Introduce myself. I am Jimmy Calder. Some of us maybe have spoke on the phone. I'm currently the regional manager for the 1A and the 2P area. There'll be different people on this video, week in, week out, kind of sharing some new hot topics, some exciting stuff out in the field that can just help us do a better job out there, keep our quality up, and make sure we're getting things in on time. So today, my two things I'm going to hit on, guys, is FSM seasonal maintenance. In addition to that is go through the protocol with roofs during the HIPAA, make sure that we're taking the necessary steps to cure those items on site during the HIPAA so there's no callbacks, and we can also process the job through. So just getting started here, FSM seasonal maintenance. You guys have probably noticed that work order's changed. Grass cuts were last month, they ended. So instead of just sticking the same old FSM in there, we changed it to a seasonal maintenance and bumped that price up $15. So please realize if you're back east in the 1A, 2P areas, you've recognized this. If you're in some other areas in the 1S, this might not be the case. That we could continue the grass cut in some states. So if this is the case where you went to a FSM in a seasonal maintenance situation, you are still required to pick up a limb, some leaves here and there. It wouldn't be in every inspection type deal, but we do want to continue to maintain that property, interior and exterior. We also want to make sure when snow starts to fly, we're putting down salt and taking care of the necessary shoveling of the snow on the walkways to get to that front door so they can access the property to show the home. So please remember this when we're getting to the property, making sure that we're making these things happen. That's the whole point of increasing that amount and trying to minimize any questions. If there was a little snow, a branch in the yard, what do we do? We're just going to go ahead and bump that price up and take care of that. So that's my main thing on the FSMs. A couple things getting missed during an FSM, you guys. Make sure we still are using the key codes, getting the key codes, a photo of them, going ahead and signing in every time. If the sign-in sheet's filling up, please leave a blank sign-in sheet underneath the one that's filling up so it's there to access if the other sheet fills up. Simple stuff, but it's getting missed. Make sure you're getting good documentation of the whole property. Our main purpose here is to show that the property is secure, and then any maintenance that we need to keep that in show-ready condition, let's go ahead and take care of. A new thing that the industry is kind of asking for, in addition to always getting the address of the home, they're also pushing the street signs. So let's just go ahead, that's a mandatory photo now we need. Get the street sign, should be your first photo, then the address, then a key code, the no trespassing sign on the window, your sign-in sheet, and then go into all your necessary photos. So everyone's been doing a great job at this. Let's keep it up. Just make sure all these photos, and on the key code, as we all know, that's a requirement on every work order that we are at. So it's a no-brainer. You're going in a property, we've got to get a key code. Here's my keys here, guys. This is how I represent a key. I put the 35241 right down there next to my key that's in the doorknob, and I get a photo of it. But this represents, it's easily being able to get a good photo of what that is, easy enough. So I carry that on all the 4 approved HUD keys. So that's perfect, guys. Thank you very much for putting the attention to detail we need to into these FSMs and making this happen through the next couple months till our grass cuts get going again. If you have any questions, In addition to that, reach out to the state rep. My other point today that I want to go across, my other topic is currently we are having probably our biggest rejection, our biggest issue in holding up some of these HIPAA initial services are the roof leaks or lack of photos from the roof. So I'm just gonna real quick go through the protocol here. If you're at a HIPAA, you're doing your first 150, 200 photos of this property, and you come across the ceiling, you look up, you're taking a photo of that ceiling, and say, wow, that looks like it's pretty recent. It looks like, let's say it is even dried up stain of a roof leak, but it's making you think that there's an active roof leak. We need to go get our ladder out, go up to the top of the roof, get on the roof, and get good photos of where that area could be, and show that it's either a new roof, no issues, it's an old leak, or show something. But right now we have such a lack of photos of the roofs, you guys. I know it's not fun to get on roofs. I know sometimes there's snow, rain. We got to be safe in what we're doing, but right now we are running into so many issues where we don't have the photo documentation to show that there is or isn't a roof leak. So let's say you do get on the roof, you're getting your necessary photos of an area that the shingles are gone, it's been worn, and that's where your roof leak is. We need to call your state rep from site, call me from site, whatever it takes, and get an approval to patch that right away. We have up to $250 to get that roof patched and cured right away. So please make sure that we are carrying around roll roofing, shingles, tar, necessary shingle nails, anything you can. It's not a lot. I used to pack this stuff around all the time, and there was very seldom, 9 out of 10 houses I came across, I could fix an active leak. So remember, it's not a permanent thing. We can put a bid in for the roof, put that in your HIPAA or whatever, but you do want to mark in the HIPAA that you did patch and cure the active roof leak. There's no longer an active leak because you took care of it. So put that in your HIPAA notes. Get that done during the HIPAA. Reach out during the HIPAA. Do not let this push and then we find out about it at the end of the initial. HIPAA says active leak and no photo showing either where the leak is or it fixed. It's killing us. It's costing a lot of time. You guys are going back. It's no fun. Roof photos all around, you guys. I know, like I said, I know there is a safety risk there. Take the necessary steps for your team, but we have to get a little bit more aggressive on getting photos of these rooftops. From one level, I understand, put a ladder up there, get level photos. That works most of the time. But move your ladder around, make sure you're getting good photos. And if it is a flatter roof and you guys feel comfortable, let's get up there. It's amazing what we can do on top of the roof too. If you don't feel comfortable and you know there's an active leak, reach out. If you have no one that can get on that roof, we need to get another contractor out there, another service that can get on that roof. We're not going to be able to go anywhere with that job as far as promoting it without that active leak fixed and photos of it. So two important things in there today, guys. Just remember, photos, they're key. They're definitely things that we need to get. There's some key items as far as securing the property. Make sure we're securing it on every work order that you're there for. I will always get a water meter, show a water meter's closed and zip ties or the main zip tied during winterization. I'll always refresh, get photos of that. I'll always get a key code, sign-in sheet, window sign, street sign, breakers off. Breakers are supposed to be off at each property through the winterization through the whole year. No power should be on at that house. There is one exception to that rule. We all know if there's a sub pump in the basement, crawl space, whatever, and that's used to be pumping out some water to prevent flooding, that would be a rare case that we would leave on one breaker, and that would be to that sub pump, and the utilities would need to get turned on. If you show up and there is a sub pump and it needs to have a breaker turned on but the power's off, reach out to your state rep and we'll make sure we get the utilities turned on there. So exciting stuff, you guys. It's been a phenomenal journey through this, a little over a month with each and every one of you guys. Some are coming on right now. It's good stuff. We're trying to do everything we can on our end as state reps, regional managers, below and above me, to make sure that we can get you guys the right tools and information, live updates of what we're finding out from HUD, to make sure that we're not costing anyone any extra trips back and we're getting these things. Number one thing that we're doing is taking pride in these properties, having them in show-ready condition, secured, and making sure that we're doing our jobs out in the field, in here, wherever it may be. So continue to look for these videos, you guys. We're going to do it every week. Try to have it up there for by Monday of every week. And please view these, do the PCR, make them ready for office, and we'll close them out on our end after we view the answers, make sure everyone's on the same page. But please view these and mark them ready for office when you're done. And we'll have some exciting stuff for next week, and it will either be me or someone else. It'll be a good way for you guys to put some faces to some voices that we're putting out there too. So exciting things. If you have any feedback, any questions about what I went over, feel free to add it to the notes and regard it to push the 2 column on the note to the state rep and myself, and we'll get right back to you guys. But this will be a good way to for us to hit on these topics. So exciting stuff. Thanks again for everything, you guys, and look forward to talking to you soon. And most importantly, be safe out there, and we appreciate everything that you guys do out there from the whole BLM team. Thank you.